Alright, hello, greetings, and welcome everyone to this news video. I am the Ninjaneer, and we only have two topics today, so I'm just going to jump right in. The first thing we're going to talk about today is an Aptera Owners Club video with regard to the Zapterra lawsuit. There was an update that he put out that basically shows a little bit of what's been going on. It kind of confirms what I was saying in the first place, that the Zapterra folks are a little outmatched, a little outclassed, a little about to get beat up. But yeah, so one thing that I wanted to emphasize here, and something that I believe most people can probably identify with, is the whole David and Goliath situation. In this case, Aptera is the Goliath in the sense that they have an overwhelming advantage, but please do not let little David hit you in the head and catch you off guard and kill you in a single shot, is all I'm trying to say there. There have been a lot of lawsuits that have occurred where someone has an overwhelming advantage from a lawyer perspective, or from a money perspective, or from, from every perspective they should have won, and then they didn't. So I know that I don't need to emphasize this to Aptera, because they already have things put together and under control and have a backup for the backup plan. So, I'm just throwing that out there just to make sure that, just in case there's a 1 in a trillion chance that they did not think of the fact that, there could be some kind of upset. Yeah, just consider all variables if you haven't already, which I'm pretty sure you have. So yeah, pretty interesting video if you want to check out what Aptera Owners Club has done. It is a very good video, very thorough video, as they tend to do. Yeah, great times. So yeah, check that out if you have the time, if you haven't already. It was a good video, and it was a good reminder that Aptera's got this. Alright, so if you guys haven't already noticed, I'm using a different web browser, and it is doing the most right now. It is very interesting, very cool-ish, very fun, very, I might stick with this particular browser for my news updates. But yeah, next thing here, the Telo Trucks website has a builder and configurator. I am going to click through said configurator because I am curious, and you guys can come along with me for the ride. I'm going to go ahead and build my little Telo truck here. Let's see, we got the single motor or the dual motor, the standard range or the long range. The long range is a $3,000 premium. The dual motor is a $5,000-ish premium, $4,500-ish premium. I'm gonna first go ahead and see what exactly, see what exactly we got going on here. $42,499 is the highest. You can spec this vehicle right this moment. It is very simple configurator. I was not expecting that. Wow. Let's see. No colors. It's just white, which makes sense. Oh, which is actually a good question. I wonder if they tell us on their website, if Telo tells us whether or not they have a paint or a wrap. Let's see. Oh wow, just checking out the website in general is very fun. Oh, it starts at the top and you can just scroll down. Okay, well, let's go ahead and go through it, man. Let's see, Telo Trucks makes the world's most efficient EV pickup truck for urban living and weekend adventuring. Alright. Shows. So now it's showing some of the pictures that I've seen, some of the renders that I've seen of the Telo truck in different situations. Tacoma capacity and the footprint of a Mini Cooper. This was what kind of made me think that I would want a Telo truck as my second vehicle, because it would be very versatile and very useful, generally speaking. So yeah, I was like, oh, this is, if I'm getting a truck, this is the one. And I still think that very much so because of this right here. 60-inch bed, 4 doors, 5 adults will fit. Yeah, good times. Got the length, got the design to do more with less. Yeah, I've never gone through this website, and it is pretty fun. Like, I'm a little surprised that I haven't looked through it, considering how into Telo I am. Yep, they're making a pretty strong case, man. Gotta admit. I did not know his name was Forrest North. That is awesome. And it's also very interesting to see how many companies kind of sprang out of Tesla in general. It's just cool to see. Just like so many different developers and vehicle manufacturers and different types of companies have come out of Tesla as a concept, because it brings together the greatest minds. And so you have the greatest minds coming together, and they mix all together and learn new stuff, and then they say, you know what, maybe I can do that stuff, and then they just go out and do their own thing. I love that about Tesla. That's all I'm going to say about that. Anyway, okay, we got galleries. Oh, that's interesting. They got like a little van situation happening if you want a covered... Okay, cool. Alright, and then Telo MT1. I'm getting some Rivian vibes from the naming schemes. Let's see. Acceleration, 4 seconds, 0 to 60. Top speed, 125. Power, 500 horsepower. I would like to know the torque numbers for this as well, because I do not see them. Battery range, charging speed, 210 miles in 20 minutes. Oh, that's pretty good. So probably 600 or 800 volt architecture is what I would guess. Size and dimensions. Bed size is pretty darn big here. 60 divided by 12, so it's a 5-foot bed. 5 feet long, almost 5 feet wide, and 18 inches deep is pretty nice. If you get the extra seating, it's gonna be 8 adults. Broski, being able to fit 8 adults in a vehicle the size of a Mini Cooper sounds like it would be absolutely horrible, but because Telo has engineered their crumple zones and whatnot so well, it just seems like they're going to be more value for money than any other company out there right this moment. So I am really looking forward to what they do. Yeah, really good website. I like how it is set up. I like how it says, hey, you know, you can pre-order and whatnot. It tells you about the truck and why it's going to be game-changing, and I agree with 99% of what they are saying with respect to why this is going to change the game. I really do hope that companies like Telo and Aptera just make it, just make it into production, become a successful, profitable company, just all the things. I wish all the success on new and old companies. I hope the old companies, after these new companies make it, go ahead and adjust their course so that they can be efficient and amazing too. I would love to have a very efficient Honda truck or Honda small vehicle. Like I used to have a Honda Prelude. That thing was my first car, and it was beautiful and it was amazing. I wish that they had kept that small form factor into today, but I realized how regulations go. They couldn't have the way things have ballooned and gotten heavier and fatter and wider, and I get it, but I really want us to return to like a smaller form factor situation, not only for the sake of the safety of pedestrians, but also the safety of just being able to see more. Like this vehicle, I do not see a situation where you could not see out of it. Like you can see basically straight down the front, you can see out of all the sides, you can see all the way around, you can see out of the back. Maybe the bed would prevent a little bit of that rear visibility, like looking straight down or whatever, but yeah, just having the ability to see again, the more cars that I've experienced, the more I realize that people are taking visibility for granted. The car developers are taking visibility for granted and augmenting that vision, that actual, I'm looking at it with my eyeballs with cameras and things like that. As long as those cameras are like basically real time, I do not mind that, but I just want the visibility. The visibility part is going away. My Acura, for instance, has the most gigantic blind spot I've ever seen right here on my side, like in to the back rear of me. If I look that way and expect to see something, I am sorely disappointed every single time, and I look back there often. So yeah, can't wait to see what new companies are doing. I think I'm done for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am the Ninjaneer. I am, by the way, recording this on a Thursday instead of a Friday. So if something interesting happens tomorrow and you notice that it's not on this video, that is the reason why. And the reason why I don't have a things that I liked section, even though there are things that I liked, is for the same reason. I'm recording it in a fairly abbreviated amount of time, so I can't really do the whole full gamut. But I did want to interact with you guys today because of the coolness of the Aptera Owners Club video and the fact that the Telo's configurator went live. So yeah, good times there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am the Ninjaneer. Do the YouTubey things, and I'll catch you next time. Alright, hello, greetings, and welcome everyone to this That Was Too Quiet.